Okay, so I don't know how long you guys were not there, but I took the tip of my paintbrush and just made lines in the paint so that I kind of know where everything's going to be. Hopefully you guys weren't gone for long. I don't have my other phone turned on to see this because the live's not published, and because I'm using my other phone to kind of go by. So hopefully you guys weren't gone for too very long. Sorry about that. I did take the tip of this paintbrush and just kind of trace in a few free-handed areas that I wanted to do. I'm letting this first layer of blue kind of dry a little bit because it's a lot darker. So the 2 blue I'm going to put up. I'm not going to be using it. It's going to dry really, really dark, probably darker than this. And I kind of want it to be a vibrant bird, except for the spots where the black will be added. So yeah, we're going to go from there. So I'm going to let that dry for a minute while I try to figure out, I think, if I take this brush that I've been using used on the last painting to mix colors with. Just a second to wipe it off. I do apologize for the noise again in case you guys didn't get that apology earlier. The contractors are out here working. I'm going to take some cobalt hue and dip right here. And then I'm going to take some of the cool blue and put with it and see if that darkens up the cool blue but still keeps the brightness. And it doesn't. It kind of makes it, it's a good color, it's a good mix between the two, but it dulls it down a little. And I don't really want dull. There's a few places that need to be dull, but not what I'm looking for. I think I could probably add some green in to darken the blue up and still keep the vibrance, but we're gonna see. Okay, so I think we're gonna go with the cobalt hue in the brighter places and then kind of go from there. I'm gonna dab some of this other paint off. I have a little bit of bottled water, but my actual water is off right now, for them to work in the bathroom. So I'm just changing colors on the same foam brush. And so it looks like the spots on the neck, and I'm going to end up layering a few colors in this area to get it the way I want it. And then it's really vibrant over here. Put a little bit more of it out on the paper. Okay. And I'm dabbing it like this instead of just pulling it down, to kind of add some dimension. As it dries, you'll be able to see those little bit of waves that it creates. So I'm hoping that it kind of adds to the feathered effect. I don't know that it will, but I'm hoping that it will. I'm going to take a little bit of this other blue and go over it. except for the one corner because I want to leave some of that darker stuff there. I'm gonna pull the phone down because it made a noise and I don't know if it's okay. So I don't know. Can you see the difference in the blue colors now? Let's see. The lighting in here is still terrible, but there's definitely a slight difference. Those are the blues that we're using. There's actually like 6 different blues. Okay, so pull a little bit more of that and just kind of brighten it up some. Pull the line down and keep it bright. It'll dry a little darker than it is on here, which is fine by me. Because I can always add a brighter color to it. I like that right there. It mixes in some of the colors real well. Gonna dab that off a little. Try to clean it off. And while that's going, I'm going to work a little bit on the beak so that this can dry a little. And to do that, I'm going to need some black. Then I'm going to put a dot of black there. And then I'm going to get some white. And put some white over by itself. And then I'm going to put a little bit of white where I did the black so that I can create gray. So I've got a separate white and a separate black. And then I've got white on top of black in one spot so that I can mix it and make a gray. Because the only grays that I have in my paint boxes over here are metallics. I have a metallic gunmetal and a metallic sterling silver. This is the closest to gray I have. And I don't really want to use metallics right now. I may add a metallic blue sapphire to the actual Peacock to make certain places stand out. But if I do, that's the only thing I want. I don't want its beak to be metallic. I don't want non-important, non-essential areas to be metallic. Okay, so there's a gray mixed up. I'm gonna again, I don't have running water right now, so this is what I'm doing. So I'm gonna take some gray on this fine brush, which these are not really the best brushes. I need to get better brushes. And we're gonna do the beak. So I'm gonna do the bottom side of the beak is gonna be this lighter color. And then a little spot up top here to add like dimension, I guess. Okay, and then I'm gonna take this other brush and I'm gonna add a little bit of black to part of my gray and darken it up. I need it darker than that, but still lighter than the black is the goal I'm going for. Okay. I'll grab some of that darker gray. And I'm going to do the rest of the beak. Might be a little dark, but I can always go back and lighten it up a little. Okay, I'll just cover up this blue. Okay, I think that's decent. Okay. Take just a dab of white, and it shows it just a little line of white right here and right here. I guess that just gives it dimension, I don't know. It doesn't go all the way down, but it feathers into it a little. Okay. Okay. That's decent. And it gets darker, black in some areas, so I'm just going to dab a tiny bit of black on. There's a dark spot up here. I'm just going to kind of blend it in so that it doesn't look so, it kind of blends a little maybe. Okay, clean that off a little. And then there's black right outside of the white here, along the edge. And of course the eye's black. And then some of the darker gray going into the eye. But I don't want it to be as dark as the eye so that it shows a difference. And then it shows a black here. I'll fill in the white rings of the eye in a minute. Do a little bit better. Need to cover up the blue outline and trace it down. There we go. What do you guys think about that so far? Okay, so let me clean this off. Twist the tip back. We're going to do the white on the eye. At least that way it kind of, you can see what we're doing here. And it'll take a couple layers on the white because I did do that dark blue underneath. And we'll go over the black part of the eye again as well to make it more round so that the shape works. So again, just kind of keeping it simple. We'll cover that up in a little bit and see where that goes. Okay. Clean this brush off again. Now we're gonna redo the eye,
Oh, well.
and it's just a big black dot. There we go. And set that brush to the side. I do need to fix the blue on the head. Let's dab some of this off. This blue's still drying down here, but I'm going to work on the top part of the head for right now. We'll go back and make it feathery in a minute, but mainly I just want to define these lines here. Okay. Clean it off. There we go. Honestly, I'm pretty impressed so far with the fact that I don't have the brushes I need. That it even looks remotely like a peacock. I'm very hopeful that I can go in a few weeks and buy me a nice set of brushes. But like I said, I'm not a painter. I mainly do the acrylics, the pours and stuff of that nature. And just other crafts. So this is all a process for me. Okay, so now my thoughts are to put a little bit more cobalt hue out here. No, not the cobalt hue, the regular hue. Yeah, a little more cobalt hue too. I won't use much of it, but I'll use a dab. I'll bring you guys down real quick. Let you see the peacock so far. So it's kind of okay. My palette is a mess, but it's getting there. Okay. On the top of my brush, I'm going to put some of the cobalt hue towards the middle. I'm going to dip it in some of the bright blue all the way down to the base. And that way when I fan it out, it's two different blues that I can kind of work together. And we're just going to fan it out. Again. And I think that mixes the blues together and it kind of gives it a feathered look.
It's not good. It's okay, well, let's clean this all now. See what's
Okay. Cobalt hue, bright blue. Feather it out again. And that gives it some dimension. Okay. Okay, this over here is darker. Just a standard dark line, and then dark one over here. There we go. Okay. Just let me set it in from there. Get a little bit more black. This is right up right here. You can still see the blue underneath it when it comes through. Okay, I think that looks pretty decent. I'll show you a comparison real quick. We're getting there. I think it's darker here and a little brighter up there, and I do have a brighter blue here, but I'm worried it might be too bright, so we're gonna try it and see. So dab it on, dab it over here. And it's just right up here against the black. And dab some off so I don't need it too big. And it's just right up here against the black. Okay. So we're gonna work that down, so. So it kind of fades into the darker blue. And then into the cobalt hue / award blue. That look good? And there we go. I think that blends pretty well. Yeah. Okay. So I think that blends pretty well. And roll it over the edge a little, just so that the bottom matches semi.
Get James
Okay.
by the front door so I can
Do the
relay.
same thing over here
Because I don't know if the shower's on or off.
with the black.
Let's go get everything on there.
And there we go.
Let's get it, let's do it. Let's get everything on there.
Okay, now up here, this is the feathered effect. So
You know what I'm saying?
I'm thinking
That's why we got everybody here.
we dab some of this
I'll
off.
get a piece of.
Because without that on there.
If I do it like that, I think it gives it a feather.
You know what I mean?
So I need
That's
a little dark, little medium.
It's got to have something to move that shower head. So look at it. And it's can't put it too long over up there. So take it right and get it mark up there.
I'm just gonna poke the corner and see if it gives the desired effect. Yeah. I think it'll work this way. And of course, you know, you've got your little straggler spots that I'll have to clean. Okay.
About a bit, get about a bit done. What I,
And then take the other corner and make some of the line.
okay. Measure. Okay, you use mine.
And
Measure
so
up
over
from
your
top of that
top.
bathtub to the faucet, not the spigot piece, but the two, where the faucet handle got. From that up,
And a little
how
bit
far
back.
is that? Still a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Still a little more. 11. You say 11? Yeah,
Mhm.
that's why I will not be over. How far is that,
Clean this brush.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just put some glue on it. Really just enough
Measure from
to
the inside.
outline
Alright,
a little.
give the first one.
Okay.
Alright, and the other one.
17.5.
Alright,
Now the headdress.
how far over for the thick?
Now the headdress is. We're gonna cut this
Alright,
or tear it or something. I don't know. Trying to figure it out.
alright. Measure from the,
Tiny fine lines.
measure from the top of the tub to where that hole is.
Okay. And then the top of the headdress,
Alright, turn off that back wall.
this part up here, is like little blue triangles or dips or something. But they're dark blue. You get some of this light stuff off.
You spot yet? Okay, hold on, stop, hang on, stop. You ain't got nothing to do the bottom two right there. Took everything out, put it back. How's that gonna work? I thought it would come back in there. Got to put it.
Okay.
Go ahead and put it in the wall, okay?
And then I think I want to, because it's hard to see, I want to put a little bit of white in here. And then I'm going to add a little bit of the black back on top of the white. And I think that will
All night.
help cover it and still add the dimension. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. I think it's coming together pretty well.
So pretty. You ever watch Counting Cars? The one that was on last night,
So it's a little better
before Burt Reynolds died.
I'm happy with this.
You saw
for the most part.
He's giving 3 cars to
to redo.
Smokey, Hooper,
and, the truck, pickup truck was in the road. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, it was in every which way to loose.
They're still redoing, even though you did.
And we were gonna be,
Okay. So I don't think the bottom of the beak is quite wide enough.
That's good.
There. So I mixed up a little bit more gray and made it a little wider.
Well, you got that right.
Oh, there we go. Got it done. Okay. And then I need to touch up some of the white where I got some of the blue in it. I'm going to touch that up just a little bit. Just touch it up some. Okay. So I'm bringing yours down. Let me see what it looks like so far. So there's a peacock. It does look like feathers. The colors go into each other. It's got its little headdress. So, not too bad for a first try. Now, the other thing I'm trying to decide is, of course, this is the feathers, but this behind the feathers, I'm wondering if I need to maybe do that right through here and paint some like feathery looking things, which I probably do. So I'm gonna set you guys back up and decide on that. On this one, it's easy. They're green and blue because they're green and blue, but this is all colors. But if I'm gonna do that, it needs to be something, because this will be covered up. So maybe do some of the yellows and reds to bring from both sides in. If I do that, let me wash this off. And I kind of need to draw something out with my hand first. And just see what I want to do. I'm trying to think about right here. And then put it on. So it wouldn't be very big. It would just be right here, but it would be a lot of little shapes because this one's facing this way and that one on the thing is facing forward. I might put a few over here just to
24.
22 and a half.
That's good. Right with the edge, but run behind that.
Well, it's got,
I don't care.
okay.
okay to let it work. So
No, not once that's silicone.
I'll put that.
hmm.
You want the top of it there, and that one puts blue.
I'm undecided on that so far. So I think we're gonna leave it like this for now,
No
guys.
blue, no blue.
Because one, I don't know if I can do that much detail because I'm not a painter. So I'm just gonna leave it like this for now, and we'll come back to it later and see.